There's one other thing I wanted to touch on. So, a vast majority of my life, I always found myself surrounded by people where I was like the brunt of the jokes, or the jokes were at my expense. And it became normalized. It really did. And I give grace for that because it's giving me a unique sense of humor when it comes to myself. I mean, I'll crack. I do. I'm not hard on myself, but I find the comedy in who I am because I'm a very unique person. I know that very much so. So I give grace to that because a vast majority of my life, I was surrounded by people where I was the brunt of the jokes or the jokes were at my expense. I mean, both pretty much tie up at the same thing. However, there's a difference with me now. It's like, it's hard to say. It depends on the joke. It really depends on the joke, right? I have a little bit more of a voice. I have more of an understanding. And I speak up for myself depending on the joke and things of that nature. As well as, like, I can't stand when people make a joke on you and then they try to, like, manipulate, gaslight, turn around, like, oh, I was just joking, da-da. Okay, so you were just joking at my expense. So because you're just joking at my expense, it's okay. Silly me to get that mistaken. My bad. I didn't catch the memo. Next time, let me know the memo, right? And this is like, we've normalized this. And it's like, I'm one of those people, I'll crack jokes on myself all day. But when other people are cracking jokes to make it a sting or a dig, just so they can feel better about themselves, that's a bit different. That's a bit different. And then furthermore, I also like it when they try to throw an apology and it goes a little something like this. I'm sorry, if I knew that it was going to upset you, I wouldn't have said that joke. So, because it upset you, it's your fault that I made that joke. And it's like, these are all just different manipulative tendencies. And again, we live in a world that strives on manipulation. Okay? They do. We do. And I'm not perfect neither. I allow my emotions, my feelings, my empathy, my compassion for others, as well as for myself, to try to guide me through those situations. And I just kind of allow it to flow how it flows. But I know, and again, furthermore, you also have to be mindful of this. Single women out there, single men out there, single fathers out there, right? Be mindful of your children and who you surround them with. Because if you think they ain't taking notes with the people that are around you, and if you're around people that are cracking jokes on you and making you the brunt of the joke, and you're not sticking up for yourself, you best believe your kid's clocking it. Your kid's clocking it. And this is how these things get normalized. I had a moment earlier and I was like, dang, I walked myself into that one based off choices that I made with the people that I surrounded with my kid, with my ex-husband and my ex, and it's like one of those things. These are the things that I try to pour out to help people elevate to where they don't make the same mistakes I did. I try so hard to learn from my mistakes. I've made a lot of them, an abundance of them, right? But I've always led with a genuine heart. I'm not perfect. I wasn't perfect. I'm never going to be perfect. But I've never been one of those people that are going to crack jokes on people as innuendos at the expense of somebody else. I'll crack them on myself. I got a plethora of jokes that can be played on me because I'm a very unique person. Very. But I don't know. I carry such a unique heart. I really do. And I just get it. I get it. People don't understand how words hurt, how innuendos hurt, how jokes hurt, especially when they know that they're not a joke, right? And so it's like, I know these things, I feel these things. I know that it exists because I feel it. And so why would I want to pour that out into the world? Why would I want to make somebody feel what I know I felt? And so these are things that I've learned through my healing. And I want to help people learn these things. I want to help people like learn these things, because these types of things, these types of this type of knowledge is going to help you kind of fight through different areas in this world, especially a world that thrives on manipulation. Manipulative words, manipulative gestures, manipulative tactics, manipulative illusions, because they all know how to get the masses' mind to hurt. And so I love you guys. I hope you have a great night. Sweet dreams. I won't be making another video. I'm going to watch Bad On. And so I love you. Have a good night.